Almost a year to the day since Jungle Inferno launched, we finally received the next quote-unquote major Team Fortress 2 update, if you don't count Blue Moon. Scream Fortress X, or Scream Fortress 10, has finally hit, and with it comes 5 community-made maps, 2 cases, 1 for cosmetics and 1 for war paints, and not much else. This has caused some people to become incredibly angry and call for Team Fortress 2's death yet again. But at the same time, this has caused others to really read in between the lines, because there is a few things pointing towards a much larger update being in development. So first and foremost, we have 5 community-made maps: Cauldron, Gravestone, Monster Bash, Slasher, and Cursed Cove, all of which we've talked about in some regard in previous videos over the last few years. Some of them, specifically Slasher, have been on my top want list for, I think it's been like, what, 2 years? On top of that, you also have the Violet Vermin case and the Scream Fortress X Warpaint case. The Violet Vermin case including 20 new community-created cosmetic items, and the Warpaint case including 10 new community-created war paints, both of which allow for an unusualifier for a taunt to be a bonus item, on top of the chance of the Violet Vermin case granting 4 community-created Halloween-restricted items as a bonus. On top of that, we also have 2 new taunts added into the game, both of which being made by Valve: the Panzer Pants and the Scooty Scoot. The Panzer Pants being a soldier riding inside of a tank, and the Scooty Scoot being the scout riding on a moped. Interesting thing about these is both of which have come with new voice lines recorded by the original voice actors, and even though some have speculated that these are just rehashed lines from something from Man vs. Machine or previous contracts, the specificity of the lines means that Valve has called in the original voice actors to just do taunts? I don't think so.
Hey! Wheelie! Pretty manly motorcycle here. Heads up, ladies. Guy on a big motorcycle here. Man, this is huge. Putt, putt, putt. Here I go. Beep, beep.
Come and get it, maggots. War is hell. Freedom isn't free. I am in a tank. I am in a tank. I will drive this tank up your ass, maggot. I'm about to tattoo some tank treads on your ass. This is my tank. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Wars may be fought with tanks, but they are won by men with tanks. Anything worth fighting for is worth fighting for in a tank. War, what is it good for? Everything. This tank runs on blood, guts, and glory. The guts and glory I will provide. The blood is where you come in. This tank and the hero driving it, we're both made in America. For America! Freedom! Sound off if you love freedom, maggot! Sound off if you love freedom, maggot! I am in a tank! Tank! Ah!
Boom! Up on one wheel. Boom! Wheelie! Boom! Moped wheelie. Up on one stupid moped wheel. Whoa! There I am. Woo! Beep, beep. Hey, get out of my way, chucklehead. Beep, beep. Hey, slow down over there, Scout. Oh, I can't. It's too fast. Too fast! Hey, I hope this front wheel ain't scared of heights. We're scratching the sky over here. Put your wings on, front wheel. We're going to heaven. Wheelie time!
Oh, hey there, Scout. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just driving fast.
Oh, who's that guy on the big fast motorcycle?
Yeah, that's just a scout. Driving fast. It's what I do.
All of the Halloween contracts from last year have been reset, and all of the players are able to use them for free. And on top of that, Gargoyles are now collecting dead souls again, and 17 new unusual effects have been added specifically for Halloween. That's a lot, and in fact makes some people's lives incredibly difficult if you run some kind of TF2 item site. 17 unusual effects, and of course, if you don't remember, unusual effects for holidays affect all opened unusuals. So these new 17 effects can affect every single hat in the game. This event runs until November 14th, and aside from literally 2 bug fixes and a bunch of medals, that's it. Scream Fortress 10 is not the most sizable update, or even the most sizable Scream Fortress we've ever seen. But it's the first major update either since October 20th of last year, or since March of this year, depending on how you look at it. And to be completely honest, that's good enough for me. And as some people were wrongly pointing out, I was right. There was a new update coming, and there's probably another update coming soon. There's a lot to discuss in terms of the environment for Team Fortress 2, what Valve might be thinking or doing for the next few years for Team Fortress 2, but all of that will have to wait for another video. Thank you very much. I'm Tyler McVicker. This is Valve News Network. Have a good day. Adios.